Clay soil is, well, honestly, the bane of many gardeners. You dig and dig, hoping to loosen it, only to find it settles back into a hard, brick-like mass after the next rain. The more you work it, the tougher it gets, leaving you frustrated and, questioning whether anything will ever grow in that stubborn patch of earth. But what if I told you that the answer doesn't lie in more digging, tilling, or wrestling with your soil at all? What if the true fix is a method rooted in old world wisdom that turns lifeless clay into fertile, friable earth without breaking your back? Stay with me for the next minute, because what I'm about to share may completely change how you approach your soil. This is the Amish Humus Method, and once you understand it, you'll never waste another season battling compacted clay the hard way. The Amish approach to soil health begins with humus, not hard labor. One of the greatest lessons from Amish gardening is that the focus is not on conquering the soil, but on feeding it. Instead of fighting against heavy clay with brute force, they build humus, the rich, dark, organic matter that transforms even the most stubborn ground into living, breathing soil. Humus acts like a sponge, holding moisture while also improving drainage. It creates air pockets where plant roots can stretch easily. It also feeds soil microbes, which in turn release nutrients in forms plants can actually use. In Amish fields, you'll rarely see endless tilling because they understand that humus does what no amount of digging ever could. Adding humus to clay soil is a process of layering and patience. The beauty of this method is that it doesn't require expensive tools or complicated formulas. You start by covering the clay with layers of organic matter, compost, well-rotted manure, shredded leaves, or even straw. The key is consistency and volume. A few handfuls won't cut it. You want a blanket of organic material at least a few inches thick spread across the top. Over time, rainfall, earthworms, and microbial life will draw this material down into the clay, breaking apart the compaction naturally. As each layer decomposes, you add another, building soil depth season by season. The Amish know that humus is not a quick fix. It is the slow, steady investment that yields a lifetime of fertile ground. Many gardeners believe that if they just dig deeper, their soil will finally loosen. But with clay, the opposite often happens. Disturbing it actually destroys the delicate channels made by microbes and worms, and it just compacts tighter when the next storm hits. The Amish Humus Method works because it leaves the soil structure intact while feeding it from above. The biology does the hard work for you, and instead of fighting the earth, you're working with it. Less disruption means healthier soil life, and healthier soil life means better crops. This method creates long-term fertility for generations. One of the most powerful aspects of the Amish approach is that it's not about just this year's harvest. It's about leaving the soil richer for those who come after you. By steadily building humus year after year, the soil gains resilience. It holds nutrients longer, resists erosion, and supports plants without the need for constant chemical inputs. It's a method that rewards patience with abundance and makes gardening in clay soil not just possible, but honestly, deeply rewarding. So, instead of exhausting yourself with endless digging, try shifting your energy toward feeding your soil with organic matter. The Amish Humus Method has stood the test of time because it works with the natural order, and it can transform even the toughest clay into a thriving garden. If you found this guide useful, and you're ready to make your soil work for you instead of against you, don't forget to subscribe to Gentle Herb Living, and share this video with other gardeners who are tired of battling compacted clay. Together we can build healthier soil and healthier harvests, one season at a time.